Okay. Okay. Well, here we go. It's so good to join both of you, Jacoby Shaddix from Papa Roach and Chris
Paige.
Daughtry from, of course, Daughtry.
Good
Oh
morning.
my gosh. And I saw you, Jacoby, in September out here in Greenville when you played it. That was amazing. And I have to tell you, when you played and you talked about suicide prevention, I kind of got choked up and it made me cry. And I've been following you on Instagram for years. And
All
I want
right.
to tell you, it meant so much to me because I'm a widow and my husband died in 2016. And I battled depression myself. And the fact that you're reaching out and helping people means so much to me. And congratulations.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. This is purpose-driven music, and as we dive deeper into creating and understanding the depth and the weight and how music can shift culture, how music can affect people in a deep and meaningful way. Music can save people's lives. It's like something, it almost sounds corny to say, but that's real. It's real.
hmm
And grateful to be here, grateful to be making music. Stoked you
I
came
think
out to
that's
the
why I
show.
think that's why people are just craving rock and roll these days. We're
Yeah.
talking about stuff that matters. It's real. It's stuff that we all go through, and I think we all have days where we struggle with depression or just negative self-talk, and social media doesn't help.
No.
And it's easy to go down that rabbit hole of just I'm not worthy. I'm not, I'm not doing what they're doing. I'm not, and it's
Yeah.
so easy to like talk yourself into this like messed up headspace, and we're all capable of it. So I
And
think, yeah,
And for me, the reason why I appreciate what you did is because I would just go home and sleep. And I didn't know what was wrong with me. And people just like in the song, leave a light on for me because you're going to pull out of this darkness. It's not forever.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. And I watched the videos on Instagram, Jacoby, with people singing that song with you. And man, think of the millions of people that you've touched and how many lives you probably saved from what you're doing.
I'm so grateful to be of service to our brothers and sisters out there struggling. It's
yeah,
just, and it's not something that I really understood early on in creating music, but as I grew and matured as a man, and eventually became a father and started to look at the world through a different pair of glasses, it's like music can shift and inspire, and there is a great responsibility. So
yeah. I was getting ready to
I don't
say
take
that.
it
Yeah,
lightly.
when I think for me, when people start sharing these stories
Mhm.
of how your music is impact, it almost feels like, oh, I've been given this responsibility.
Yeah,
Now I have to say something that's meaningful and useful and helpful in some sort of bigger way than just some vapid song that's going to be,
yeah. We're not writing WAP.
yeah,
WAP,
no.
WAP, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just not where we're at. Although
But
we enjoy dancing to it. You know what I mean?
you are modern day poets. You are writing something that means something
Okay,
to the
yeah.
world. You
That's
like
awesome.
that?
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
I love
love
that.
it.
I love that.
Yeah. And you're changing lives and not even realizing it. And like what happened with you, Chris, and losing two people back to back in your life and trying to get past that. And for me, when I lost my husband, I lost my mother-in-law, and but people would say, I I, I I'm glad you're doing better. I would have reached out to you, but I didn't know what to say to you.
Mm, yes. I know that feeling. And I've been on the other side of that where I didn't know what to say to someone who lost someone recently, to the same thing other than, hey, I've been where you are. If you need to talk, I'm here. And maybe saying as little as possible, just letting them know, hey, I know what you're going through. I know a lot of people say that, but I actually do know what you're going through. So if you need to say anything or need to just yell it, I'm here.
Mhm.
Um, and it doesn't, as you know, it doesn't ever really get easier.
No.
You just learn how to live with it a little bit better each day. And then some days are harder than others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing so much better, but, like, he had a heart attack, so he was there one day and gone the next, and it was just really hard, and I just want people to know that for a while, I wanted to join him in heaven, and I did battle depression, but I didn't take any medication. I just struggled through it. So I don't want people to do what I'm doing. And that's why I wanted to talk to you guys. And I'm glad that music is changing and it's not just the way it was in the 70s, 80s, 90s, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It's
Yeah.
mature music, and people aren't the same as they were anymore. Like you said,
Oh,
the WAP music or whatever.
yeah.
What are you finding out there with people, since you've recorded this music? Both of you recorded some pretty.
People want something real.
Yeah.
I
People
don't
want
even know
authentic.
if they know it. I
Mhm.
just think they're gravitating towards I think I think rock and roll is having a huge resurgence in a big
Absolutely.
Yes.
way. And I
Big time.
think it's because we're talking about the things that everyone is afraid to speak about,
Yep.
Yeah.
or has been afraid to speak about for years because of the stigma. And they come to our fans come to these shows to escape whatever's going on in their life. So why not give them something to 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 bring on some hope,
Yep.
and you see them singing these lyrics, and I think when they sing that out loud, it's connecting on a deeper level than any of us probably anticipated when we wrote it. And
Absolutely.
that's when you're just a vessel, and you're just a vessel for
Hmm.
these songs to come through. And it's an honor, it's a privilege, and it makes me want to write even better and more
Right.
impactful songs, because I want people to realize that it's okay, and it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay to not be
Yep.
okay. And if you just take a breath and take a beat before you make that move, you'll realize that it does get better on the other side. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not the next day, but it does get better. And
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 that's what we're here to.
congratulations for doing grown-up music, and, for the Chester Benningtons and Chris Cornell's, and having to put out a single that's marketable. I'm glad that you're doing what I guess Papa Roach is working on a new album right now, but you're writing what you wanna write, and you're doing what you wanna do. And so maybe it's changing with all these songs that mean nothing, that they say that this should be your single. Maybe you can pick a better single and do what you want to put on the album.
Well, I think
That's
it's
what we're
like,
doing.
I think it's for us, the P Roach, I've always been able to like really just dig down to the heart of the matter and throw down and be real. And I think really it's the world coming around to us in a way,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? And it's the conversation is at the forefront and it's authentic, it's real. And, to sound off what you were saying earlier, Paige, like your story is it's going to inspire people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Your
Mhm.
struggle becomes your strength. And I think that that's the magic in going through some really heavy stuff, is that if you can take that and turn it into, live through it, learn from it, and move move forward through your life, that's an inspiring story,
It
and that
shows
will
others that,
inspire others,
yeah,
you
that
know?
they can see their self in you and go, "Oh, they did this. Maybe I can too."
Yeah, and you're not being a pussy to ask for help, you know?
No.
Yeah, not at all.
And I hate to say
Absolutely.
that, but you're not. If everybody needs help, you have a song help, Papa Roach does, and you
Yep.
have Last Resort, and you have, it's all about life. And life is so hard right now for many, many people. Not only the things that happen that you can't predict, like death or sickness, but
Hmm.
then just trying to get by and working every day is hard.
Just a
And
freaking flat tire can send you down
Yeah.
the
Then you're
darkest.
spinning.
Oh,
and dating and everything else. So, I mean, I can only imagine. Hopefully, it's going to get better for everybody in the next couple of years, and things will change. And
We just got
um,
to we
I'm
just got
sorry,
to
go
keep
ahead.
showing up. We just got to keep showing up for each
just
other.
show up.
Keep showing up. Keep rocking. I mean, I have a picture of you out in the audience, Jacoby, at a Heritage Park, and it's just amazing that
Is that
I
when I
just
like
love.
cruise? I come out in the audience and I'm singing with
Yes,
the people. Yeah, I love doing
it's
that.
so good. It's
I
so
got to get
good.
out there and rock with the people. I
And
feel it.
and I want to just say this because it's so simple to people that don't know this. Just go for a walk. Like
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, it clears your head. Just get away from your phone, go for a walk, see outdoors. and just breathe it in and just see how your brain chemistry changes. In those dark times, just go outside 5-10 minutes, just walk. That's it.
So you guys performed in Nashville a while back. How was that? What happened?
Oh, it was sick. I hit up Chris. We were coming in town and I knew he lived in Nashville. I was like, I wonder if he's home. Hit him up. I was like, hey, you want to come sing Scars with us?
And the answer was unequivocal.
Yeah.
It was just absolutely yes. I wanted, I was like, it was funny because he was like, I think you're coming to the show tonight, and it's cool if you just want to watch. I get it, you're off. But if you want to sing Scar, I was like, say no more, fam. I
Yeah.
got you.
Oh.
He slayed. It was so good. We mixed it and released it, and people are loving it. So this will lead to more and more collaborations at some
Absolutely.
point.
Absolutely.
And I love the fact that you just act like regular people, not like you wouldn't act like a regular person, but the silly stuff is on
Oh, yeah.
Instagram for people like me.
Well, we are. That's the way I see us anyway.
Absolutely.
And are
Thank
you
you for having us.
Oh, you're so welcome. But are you going to be doing anything in the future together, singing more?
That is the hopes. That is the
That's
hope.
the
Stay
hopes.
tuned.
All right. Well, and
2025 gonna be big.
and you got a new album coming out in 2025. So congratulations. What about you, Chris?
Got our first half of the record is coming out this year. I don't have a date yet, but just stay tuned. It's coming.
Oh, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to
All
me.
right.
I
Thank
love you guys. You're so
All right. Be
talented.
well. Take
All right,
care.
y'all.
Keep
Take
doing
care.
what you're doing.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, hey, check it out.